right now, as we move forward into 2019, Industry 4.0, the whole topic of this conversation today, this conference today, is going to be a major disruptor. So I think Industry 4.0 is huge. Secondly, things like blockchain. This is going to be big for Malaysia. Blockchain is coming in quite a big way. Everybody thinks blockchain is cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is a small part of blockchain, but I think blockchain is going to be effective. Now, coming back to Industry 4.0, I think a very big part of what's going to happen in 2019 is going to be related to IoT, the Internet of Things. It's going to be related to sensors, because sensors, IoT sensors, connect the physical world to the digital world. And when that happens and we get thousands, millions of sensors being deployed, you're going to find an explosion of big data. Data is going to go out all over the place. So this ability to understand big data and to connect big data very fast using artificial intelligence is going to be big. So I think IoT, big data, cloud computing, artificial intelligence, these are big things that are going to happen and disrupt our ecosystem in Malaysia in 2019. Yeah, so the realignment for companies about what they should be doing. I spoke about big data coming through. This ability to understand big data, to collect the data into systems, into platforms, and then look at processes. Because data is going to be coming at companies so fast in all directions, if they don't have that ability to understand very quickly and take advantage of it and model it to make sure that their businesses can take advantage of it, if they don't know how to do that, then they're going to be in trouble. So I think the whole issue for companies is looking at the infrastructure that they need, whether it's their own or whether they use a cloud-based service from some infrastructure provider. But then the processes that they themselves need to look at. And one of the big things is security. Data now is going to come in from many angles. So what will they do about security, cyber security? How will they monitor that their data is not lost? How will they monitor that their data is not hacked? How will they make sure that the data of their individuals is maintained and stored in the correct location? So I think these are some of the big things. The other thing that companies need to look at is reskilling of their talent, because lots of people, we know what's happening, but reskilling people in the digital space is going to be huge as we go forward. When the machines came, people said, oh, my jobs are being replaced, I got no more job. And everybody went into the factories and the machines carried on working, but the people had jobs. They worked in the factories. The second industrial revolution is when they introduced electricity. And they put electricity into the factories and say, now do things faster. And people were saying, oh, machines are working faster, I got no job. But then the people still carried on managing the machines. When the third industrial revolution came in the 1960s, the internet came along and computers came along. And people said, oh, computers are going to replace my job, I got no more job. But in fact, we manage the computers and we still continue doing work. So I think, this whole thing of the fourth industrial revolution making jobs irrelevant, I don't think that will happen. For decades, we've been able to take care of it. So it's the reskilling and moving people up the value chain, that becomes so important. In fact, Malaysia is very well positioned. We in Malaysia are scared about this and saying, oh, we're going to lose jobs and all that. Recently, last week, IMD, which is a global statistics player who looks at talent in the global markets, they came out and they said Malaysia has just moved up 6 ranks in the world from number 28 to number 22 in terms of talent readiness for global markets. We are ahead of the UK, we're ahead of France, we are ahead of Japan even in terms of readiness for the digital divide. So that is a very good message. Malaysia, while we say universities not ready, talent not ready, we are still doing a good job. So I think all in all, we'll be ready and it's going to be a lot of fun.